Ugly bastard.
Not too many foreigners in the Isles in the olden days. What are you doing here? Fine, fine. Oh, that one.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Got a betrothed.
Tell me, lads, will you sail in this time?
Watch it.
Karak, Siv out there to sell furs.
All right, welcome in. Here we are with another adventure with Geralt the Klepto. I mean, the Witcher.
Who's that?
So
Wanderer?
we've got some Gwynton to be doing.
Would very well be your.
Let me have a look.
What do you have, good sir? Nothing that I'm actually interested in. What about over here? Ooh. Is that a saddle for a roach that I can sell? Indeed it is. Look at that. Sell these. We're holding on to the ones. Let's see, what else do we got? Ooh, we can sell stuff. Broken mask. I just want to point out that whole like, oh, it can only be used once. That was such crap. We used it like 5 fucking times. Like, that makes me want to punch Eamon in the face. Like, you should know better, man. You're the head druid, right? Okay, so do better. None of that weighs anything, so we'll keep it. We don't need the coin yet. Let's go with Gwent.
Hard to argue with that. Want a bit more to spend, though. So how about a game of Gwent?
I need to go get my glasses.
But
too.
ain't nothing like a good lamb chop.
I will go first. Of course I will. We don't have the cow. So, in lieu of cow, what do? Muster. Well, it'd be rebirth, muster, spy, right? That's the order. Rebirth, muster, spy. Ooh, Natalis, huh? Opening strong. I like it. I dig it. Excellent job there, bud. And then you dropped off with that garbage. Okay. I thought you were going to be exciting. But alas, you are average. Ooh, we got the rebirth. Turret. Ooh, you're going to give me Dijkstra too. Actually, I'm digging this. You got a good amount of spies there, bud. Drop that bad boy off right there. Yep. And then. What? Bada bang, and we still got an extra card above them. Plus, we get the bovine defense, and we get a draw because we're Northern Realms. Let's open strong, shall we? I think I can take him this turn, so we're not going to get the cow again. Oh. Well, if you insist, I will absolutely take that yummy, delicious card. You are too kind, good sir. Too kind indeed. Here you go. Have it back. Have it back. I insist. Ooh, you're bringing some sixes to the field. All right. Well, let me get two more of my cards. All right. Now, here's the part where I get to be an asshole to you there, bud. Because we're going to start with heroes. You're going to start with heroes? Yes, we are going to start with heroes. Why? Because you can't do nothing about it. Got some fives there. That's good. Good. Strong entrance. I like it. But, you see, there's a problem with it. I don't want those fives there, so we're gonna make them go away. Alright. Let's go with some more big old heroes. John Natalis on the field, that's right. Followed up by Vernon Roach, commander of Temeria's Blue Stripe Commandos. Bam. There it is. There it is. Woo, it's daylight. And you're out of playable cards. That's fantastical. Bam. Like that. And then we can just play everything. Boom. With 141. Winning that round. Where am I going? I'm going wherever the hell I want, bud. Has that not occurred to you? Do you need an explanation further? Do I need to punch you in the dang mouth, bud?
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and every one's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut, often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
See, okay, listen. Right there, my character, Geralt, was like, hey, I doubt they would try that with a Witcher. Okay, but everybody tries that with the Witcher. Like, so there's an acknowledgement in the dialogue in certain parts where, like, yeah, nobody fucks with Witchers voluntarily. Everyone would stay away from the Witchers. Everyone knows better. But then the flip side is no, we are constantly fighting people that are like, oh, you're just one Witcher, we got this. It's like, okay, if you're gonna tell me that Witchers are badass and make a reputation for them and make people afraid of them and know of their reputation and tell outlandish stories about them, like, have it be consistent across the board, okay? Okay, I'm glad we had that conversation. I kind of want to just take it all! Oh, that's a whole stupid amount of freaking rib leaf. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. Okay. Ooh. For a second there, I was like, are you really sacrificing people in 3s? But no, the way that those altars are with the blood and everything, that's animal sacrifices. That's different. Where is that different? Well, listen. Listen, don't make me have to come over there and explain it with my soul. I mean, it's just different. Did you just threaten to murder him because he wanted an explanation? Listen, we're not discussing it. Okay. Technicalities. Look at these animals. Ooh, that's not good, clean animals, though. That's like disease, rotting, like, bro. You guys have shitty animations. I'm just saying. If you're trying to convince me, damn, look how big that dog is. That dog's freaking huge. Look how big he is to Geralt. He almost goes up to Geralt's shoulder. Holy crap.
You Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter, stranger, mutant, sometimes even by my name. Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
Gremist wanted me to summon you. Need you to help him perform a ritual.
A ritual? Will this one stop him from being a mean old goat? I would go see him for old time's sake, but I've more important matters on my mind. Look about you. The ground. See how dry it is. It's not rained for weeks. The grass and pastures has withered. Sheep are starving. I must bring rain. But fear them.
That's a giant-ass wolf.
Wait just a moment.
I'm just saying.
Perhaps you could help me.
How? I'm a man of many talents, but manipulating the weather's not one of them.
I have in mind a different skill, involving your sword. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend herself, so fiercely, in fact, that I could use a defender myself. What do you say?
All right.
Sure, I'll help, provided you go see Gremist afterwards.
Agreed. Now follow me. Time for a little storm.
Time for a little storm. Is it though? Is it really? Because I'm not entirely convinced that it's time for a little storm. I think that if you guys just mastered the technique
Animal
of
sacrifice.
irrigation,
Should we burn folk
We
at the
wouldn't have
stake
this
as they do
problem.
on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I think.
how about, oh, I don't know, again, you just learned the technique of irrigation, bud. I don't see any irrigation canals. I don't see any water flow from anywhere else. That fixes the problem. You don't have to piss off Mother Nature and summon foglets. I'm just throwing that out there, bud. You don't have to murder your sheep either. Just learn irrigation. It's really simple. The ancient Romans figured it out. Why can't you?
Skooka, Svarm,
Significantly more advanced
Hala!
in timeline.
It's starting.
Foglets. Again, just learn irrigation, bro. This saves everybody so much pain and suffering and bloodshed.
Glosser Himmel, Flutter Moiler, Flacker of Blister!
You.
Damn, lots of them.
Yeah, again, could have all been avoided. Just learn irrigation, bro. Here, you take a freaking hoe or a plow,
A
you
storm,
have one,
damn it.
and you run it all the
I've
way
not
back
managed
to
a storm
water
that fine
source.
for ages.
It's not
Did
that
you
hard.
see the drops? The size of eggs.
A little busy tending to the foglets. They weren't small either.
Ah, yes.
No.
Unfortunately, they always emerge. But perhaps that's for the best.
Will you go see Grimace now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I shall gladly have it help him with his ritual. Till then.
Again, irrigation system. It's not that fucking hard. You have a mountain source with freaking snow. I promise if you run an irrigation canal up to that mountain, or the base of that mountain, you can melt the fucking snow and have a sustainable amount of water for your crops. You don't need to summon foglets to eat everyone's faces every time that you need a little bit of water.
Druids warned us it would pour.
Rain all you will.
Alright. There's so much rib leaf here. I don't even think I need rib leaf for anything. Alright, well, anyways, we finished this up with this guy. That means, see, like, look at that. 1, 2, 3, three goats. Sorry, sheep. 3 sheeps. You slaughtered 3 perfectly good sheep that could have provided wool and meat and sustenance later down the road. All because you're too lazy to dig a freaking irrigation canal. You guys are sad. Well, let's dry our clothes in the rain, too. Listen, you guys aren't the brightest. Okay, I'm beginning to feel less and less sympathy for you skeletons. Like, you guys deserve this misery and shit that you live in. If you guys are gonna dry your clothes on clotheslines in a storm outside while it's pouring rain, and you're gonna slaughter livestock because you're too lazy to dig a freaking irrigation canal. Like, you deserve it. You deserve everything that's coming to you guys. 0 sympathies. Woo! But this does give us enough in the quest line to be able to play against this guy after we finish this up. Woo! And then we can get a really good card that I've been waiting for.
Did everything you asked?
Phenomenal, my boy! So, Fritjof, shall we begin?
The sooner the better. We've a long night ahead of us.
The ritual is only for members of the inner circle. Thus, my dear apprentice, you must wait outside. Under no circumstances must you enter. We shall begin your tutelage come morn.
As you wish, Master.
Ha! We'll make someone out of you yet, Witcher. Now off with you! Shoot!
Come in there and just whip his ass, Geralt.
I must have another. That's good stuff.
Aye, as the base from Moss Gordon. And Spirit from Hale Hell. Good times, Fritjof. Good times. Finally, something other than damn potions and transmutations.
Guess the ritual's not over yet.
Gerd, I thought I told you to stay outside. Only dreads of the inner circle.
Sharkle Smirkle, let the boy have some fun. He's earned it.
Fine. Pour yourselves on. Gerd, let the lessons begin.
Don't you think you ought to sober up first?
Ah, once I'm sober, we'll get nowhere on account of my hangover. No shit. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best approach, practice makes perfect.
I've practiced a lot already. Good thing.
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you take the potion like this, and gulp.
And if
Who
you die,
said
you
old
die.
age is a burden?
You, bud. We
What do
need to
you
have a
want now?
discussion.
I taught you all I know.
Which wasn't shit. But what I do want is to play Gwent.
Gwent. Ever play the game?
If your question is, would I
Yes.
be interested in playing you? The answer is simple. No.
Afraid of losing? I understand.
Very well. Out with your deck. Win, and I'll give you my best card.
Who wagers their best card? Like, that's dumb. How about it's just like, hey, you'll win a unique card. Not my best card, but a unique card. You're right, you know, because on the off chance that they win, you don't want to, like, cripple your ability to continue to play. Son of a... we didn't get anything. This might actually suck a lot. We might be screwed. Yeah, we genuinely might be screwed here. I don't have things to do. No combinations, no... Fuck! Ugh. God damn it. Like, no medics, no spies, no cows, nothing. Legit a shit hand. We are so screwed. This is such crap, man. I know I've got those heavy in my deck, and they didn't give us anything. Did they not get anything either? Huh. They didn't get anything either. Wow, that's surprising. That was disappointing and surprising. Like, they got shit and I didn't get anything either. Wow. I'm a bit taken back by that. I don't know how to take that. Like, I mean, I got what I wanted, but that was a really bad hand for both of us.
Well, what is it?
Gwent. Know the game?
The gulls shit off cliffs. Let's see your
Possibly.
deck. It's been a dull day. We'll play for my Catacan.
Show me what you can do.
Show me what you can do. And we actually got a new card, Mysterious Elf. Excellent. So now we can drop. Where's it at? That card. There we go. Outstanding. All right, so we didn't get the cow, but we got the muster card, followed with 2 spies, a medic, and a destroy ability. So that's actually a pretty solid combination there. But I've got 2 medics here. I don't need them, though. Maybe I'll hold on to them in case they do something crazy that we need to address later. Let's drop heroes and see how they play. Interesting. How about that? How about that, bud? You excited? Because I was pretty damn excited to do it to you. They took a spy, they took Dijkstra, so they're gonna get a draw. So we're gonna hold on to that decoy just in case. There we are. I will take it, good lad. I will take it. Because this is where it sucks to be you, bro. Because I'm gonna do this number I'll give you 8 points to help you. Okay? Okay. Because now, I hurt you. Like this. Like this. Let me show you the ways. Roachy Poo, you come to the field today. We're gonna knock out Vesemir.
Dying to gut ye. But then, they'd say Lugos and gun even matter. Take my Catacan and sword off.
Woo! So that was a monster card we picked up.
Fresh meat! Foreigner, what's your got me
Foreigner, what's your step? I've got me on you. Listen, don't make me have to come over there and smack you. You know what? As a matter of fact, just because you pissed me off, bud. Eat a dick, bro. Threaten a Witcher. You lost your ever-loving mind. Don't you ever threaten a Witcher. Not unless you're trying to get yourself killed. Then in that case, by all means, you were super successful. Indeed you were. Indeed, lad.
Me little Norgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her. Maybe a Last night was...
I know your kind. Got a bit
Yeah,
betrothed.
you're kind. No, you don't. Shut the hell up. Nobody knows Geralt's kind because Geralt doesn't even fit Geralt's kind. If Geralt maybe followed the actual Witcher rules, that would be one thing, but Geralt doesn't follow the actual Witcher rules.
Yes. 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 Yes.
It's not gonna let me play against him, huh?
Better about that before.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it.
Yes.
Huh. We can't play him yet, so I guess we gotta go deal with his kids, huh?
Where are you going?
If you insist, then, lad, we will frickin' go deal with your people. No, we won't. You know what we are gonna go do, though? We are gonna go deal with... Triss. We haven't dealt with Triss's stuff. We need to go deal with Triss's stuff. Hey, we'll get a Gwent card out of it too. We'll get the Dandelion card, now that I'm thinking on it. So, not a bad trade-off at all. I do like the Harlequin mask. That looks cool. I should probably go pick up his glasses too while I'm thinking on it.
Gotta keep an eye on him.
I ought to keep an eye on him. Listen, you're not gonna do anything other than be annoying and obnoxious, and then I'm gonna have to punch you in the face with my sword.
But
Repeatedly.
finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Is that necessary to be screaming like that repeatedly and for extended period of times? Is it necessary to be a dick? Well, okay, so I see your point. I concede your point, good sir. That's 8 levels off. We're gonna put that away for now. That's 4 levels off. We're gonna put that away for now. We are gonna need the mask. Deposit the Bella Claire stuff. Deposit the Master stuff. Deposit in our first key.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
See you, Dandelion.
No discounts, no credit.
I've got a cold.
King Ranavan, the watching people.
Back there at Loch Marine.
Alright, let's go deal with Triss's missions. Get that knocked out of the way. Yeah, you end up finding her like Kira Metz on one of these things.
Ah! I'm on fire. Father of all.
The grey one again.
Dog's been swinging off his hinges all.
Geralt, Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. Highborn damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
the issue with the cloak and dagger shadowy shit, right? You never know if you're walking into a trap. And if it is a trap, it's like a perfectly planned trap because of the circumstances that surround the event, right? There's people and they've got weapons. Oh my god, run for your lives. Ah! Yeah, I know, there's people with weapons. Go freaking figure. I'm just saying, like, we live in a medieval time period where literally everybody has weapons. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we had that discussion.
How can I be?
Got some coin I'd like.
You've come.
Got to the right place. I need to play Taller's who I need to play.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
It's this guy.
Yeah?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me.
Woo! See the keys on the back of his belt there? So, that's how you know it was him. Yes, it's striped. It's technically got blue on it, and but it's not a solid blue like, say, that guy over there. But he's got the keys.
That's it. Get him.
Time to end this.
Seriously?
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud...
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son. He's the... problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vagelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one, they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from the Zaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's.
He is.
Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear
I don't know.
a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. and it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
I don't know how Elia likes to be addressed, seeing as he's got the Elia's got the two personality types, right? They got the male elf who's a fashion designer, and then Elia likes to also dress up in female's attire with a female persona. However, they still remain heterosexual even though they're dressing up as the opposite sex with a full-on persona for the opposite sex. So I'm not sure what the proper pronoun is.
Need something sharpened?
Way to address that would be.
Reforged?
But anyways, the character's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the character.
Like it.
All right, so we're going to repair this stuff because I'm getting tired of it not being repaired and me having to constantly come back here and go, gotta fix it again. Again? Yep, again. It looks like I gotta go get my, my doublet out of storage, too.
So long.
Let's go get the doublet. Off to get the doublet. Yes, yes, we are. Alright.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Why am I on this side? I need to be on that side for two reasons. One, Elia's mask.
Nothing doing. Something
Ooh.
So, I'm gonna go get my Bella Claire doublet because I do enjoy the way that one looks so much better. I wish I could dye it to make it purple, but beggars can't be choosers. So, take that. That. And that. Too bad you can't wear, like, hat.
We can go out here. Mark my
Get a
words,
hat
I'll
with
keep
your
out.
glasses. Alright. Slap all that together. I wonder if Elia is going to have a different response to Geralt if I showed up wearing the elegant Bella Claire doublet outfit. Manbear, lurk, multitasking, have a tab with your name on it. Outstanding! Thank you for the lurk. Greatly appreciate that. Now I'm going to do the really slow typing thing, so give me a moment. For those who haven't done so already, make sure you go and hit the follow button. That's right, that's that heart icon on top of your chat box there. For Manbear Nug. Manbear Nug is an amazing human being, glorious beard, outstanding streamer, and someone that I am proud to call my friend. So do me a personal favor and go it on over there and hit those follow buttons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate you stopping in, lurking, multitasking.
I hate you too.
Greatly appreciate it. Hope your day is outstanding, and I hope you have a wonderful time doing whatever tasks you are doing, and I hope they are completed smoothly and efficiently. Oh, let's see. I should probably take my swords off. It looks weird to see him running around with his swords on his back like that. How cool would that be if you could actually change like the red, make it purple? The purple, black, and gold. That would be so cool.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
I really like this character. I'm gonna have to ask my kids. My kids are all up to date on like how the pronoun stuff works, so I'm gonna have to ask them, like, what would the proper pronoun for this?
Glad to take a
individual
glance
be?
at what you got.
Of course,
Because I'm
please do.
genuinely curious.
If
on
anything
it.
chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Alright, so we actually only need the fox mask.
So long.
Move.
My brother stayed in Temeria. Ain't no hope for him, is there?
My brother stayed in Temeria. Well, Temeria's no more. It fell. You know, Temeria is kind of like, for the Warhammer fans, it's like Cadia. The planet fell. The planet broke before the guard did. because the Blue Stripe Commandos are under the command of Vernon Roach. Just, you know, they're still out there. They're still fighting. Visit Triss. So I guess we have to go there, huh? Not to the Vegelbud residence? Well.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
See, this is some of the issues you're gonna run into when it comes to some of the questing here. Like obviously, put a new doublet, trousers, and boots on before going to see Triss. I'm wearing doublet, trousers, and boots. Buy a mask to wear to the masquerade ball. I'm wearing a mask to the masquerade ball, but it doesn't count them because you didn't do them right when the quest was given. So do keep that in mind. Like, even though that the quests are not acknowledging your progress, they still will count when you actually go to turn everything in and execute this.
The grey one again.
Dom's been swinging off his hinges all day.
Someone needs to smack them too. I believe the term is attitude adjustment. That's what they need. They need an attitude adjustment.
Geralt!
Someone's in a good mood.
So?
Nothing. Just, you look good when you're giddy.
You get everything?
Got a fox mask for you.
Thanks. Think anyone will recognize me?
Well,
Your
I'd
fiery
recognize you
red
with a
hair?
sack on your
Yes.
head.
You don't count. Come back once you've got it all.
Are you kidding me?
You get everything?
Oh my
Come back once
goodness.
you've got...
This is such crap. Okay. So, no. They broke this quest because it used to be you could grab everything up prior and it would count. So they broke the quest. Now you actually have to go buy a bunch of new shit and waste coin on stuff you already have. Fun facts, everyone.
A storm.
CD
Damn it.
Projekt Red broke another quest. Go freaking figure. Stop fixing things that aren't broken, jackasses. Alright, let's go. Let's go spend some more coin that I was desperately trying to hoard because I still gotta spend another 80,000 crowns upgrading another the Runewright merchant. But it's cool, CD Projekt Red. I didn't need that coin, and I didn't need that guy at maxed out. Dicks. I really hate when video game companies do this bullshit. Like, if you don't want me having it beforehand, don't make it available. And if you're gonna make it available beforehand, acknowledge it when I have it.
Greeting.
Glad to take a glance.
Of course, please.
Make me buy a new fucking doublet, man. Such crap.
So long.
See, and when you sell it back, you don't even get what it's worth. You don't get what you paid. You get crap in return. So it's like, are you kidding me right now? Seriously? You make me waste my coin and then you don't even buy it back for the same value that I just paid for it.
Glad to take it.
Of course, please.
Look at that. Just trash, man. Thanks, CD Projekt Red. You guys are fantastic.
Glad to take a glance at what...
Of course, please.
So long.
Woo! Alright. So let's try this for the upteenth time to actually complete the freaking mission, if it'll let us this time. Because, you know, CD Projekt Red likes to break things. If they work correctly, then it's not CD Projekt Red. I'm not gonna lie, like, there is a whole bunch of stuff with this game that has become bugged, glitched, or flat out just is broken. ever since they did their next gen update. Like, they sincerely hurt this game. And in major ways. It's not like a little tiny inconvenience once in a while. Yes, we have those like we just experienced here. That's true. But they have major breaks and bugs and glitches ever since they decided to fix it. Where before, the game was almost flawless. There was really nothing wrong with the game until they decided to fix it.
You get everything?
Everything's ready. We can go.
Just a shame you didn't dress up like I asked.
Really expected me to show up in a lacework collar, ruffles on my trousers?
You'd even look great wearing a bustle.
Doubt I want to know what that is. For now, you'll just have to survive on bread and Witcher.
Well then, shall we go?
I'm dressed... Fuck you, CD Projekt Red. On a serious note, fuck you, CD Projekt Red.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Must be some mistake. You know why we're here, don't you?
Of course. But I've orders to make certain every guest enters the estate unarmed.
Damn it.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot.
No use pretending you don't know.
Don't cry. After all, he's not the only...
Is that any way to treat...
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
You asked for it.
You weren't supposed to draw any attention.
What? Nothing happened.
Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Geralt of Rivia, am I not? How do you know that? You're not supposed to know that. I'm wearing a mask. You're a dude with white hair and cat eyes. I'm just saying. Okay, that's fair. Easily identifiable. That's facts. Nothing. Can't take any of the freaking food.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Maritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Maritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later.
Want the unnecessary talking.
Let's look around.
This is one of the only cool parts here. Is this.
A second chance.
Dijkstra using a
good
big
one.
axe.
Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all. How do you recognize me?
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous Witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuben.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested
Have
and
you not
laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
You're a shitty spy.
You know,
man.
Geralt,
You're
somehow
supposed
I
to be one of the
dislike
best
running
spies
into you
ever.
at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Like, you're supposed to be one of the greatest spies to ever exist in this time period, and you don't recognize Triss Merigold, one of the most famous and distinct sorceresses in existence. You are a very bad spy, my friend. No wonder you're no longer in that field of employment.
He's not been seen around town.
So much food and snacks. So, don't ever forget to come on over to this direction here, save the game, and play the Gwent tournament.
Ah, another challenger. Please
Indeed.
join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
All right. I don't think I got any new cards that I need to actually rotate in. No, I didn't. So we're good. You will go first. Cool with that. We don't need Roach. Okay, we got one Spy. We got one Scorch. There we go. Cow. Sacred Cow. Rebirth cards. Muster cards. Spy cards. We don't have any muster cards currently in our hands, so now we go to spies. And now we don't have anything. So let's start out with Marigold. Frangilla Vigo. You know, how is she not a hero card? She should be a hero card. So should Taller and Dijkstra, come to think of it. This might not go well for me. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Give me something I can actually use. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, that's not something I can actually use, good sir. Indeed, it is not. No, 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 no. Oh, you gonna bring back the spy? All right, there we go. Now we're talking. That was very nice of you. Send it. All right. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, and we got another spy. All right, there we go. Now we're making some progress in the right direction. Yes, indeed. Another spy. Excellent. Excellent work, good sir. Because I don't think you understand how screwed you just made yourself. No, you dick. If you had played anything other than that one card, that would have been a beautiful setup for me. But, alas, you played that one card, so I have to get creative now. Alright, so we got the 16s out. Like, I'm sitting pretty heavy. Because if I go like this... And then we can go like this, followed it up like this, and boom! Gotcha! There it is. One more round down.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity.
Dark.
Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
Yeah, in battle, not in cards.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that Milvin card we just picked up is a Squayatel deck card. It's this one. It's actually a really good card. Alright, let's start with this. Because one of these is actually going to give us... we traded it for the same freaking card. Okay. One of these is actually going to give us the Dandelion card, which is a neutral card that can go in all the decks. So we did the mustard card because we don't have a cow. So now... Oh yes, I am so happy you did that, good friend, good buddy. Give me a 7. No? No 7 yet? Alright. That's cool. Why don't we add this to your mixture, huh? You gave me my 7 yet? Nope, still no 7. Okay. Oh, you had to put in that row, you ass. Alright. And now you're gonna give it to me? Of course you are. I'm gonna have to rotate these through, and I don't want to do that. Damn it. I really didn't want to do this. Woo! There we go. 2 more decoys. That makes me happy. Now we can work with this. You're gonna bring back my spy. Yep. Good choice. Good choice. Cannot fault you for that. Good sir. We're gonna send this one. Stop putting cards in that row. Put them in your archery row. We won overwhelmingly so. Boom. I got half your power right there. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We are totally cool with it. Payouts!
One more round?
Yep.
When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Let's do it.
Do what you must, but behave.
Alright, so this one, we should get the Dandelion card off of. Let's see what we got to play with. You gave me a whole lot of trash. You did. Okay, let's see how this goes. More spies. And you gave me both, gave me 2 of my spies. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. I kind of want to kill those right now. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. We're going to knock out 10 points right now, bud. Let's bring your numbers down a little bit more. Make it a real reasonable. Here, that's a whole lot of 4s. Be a shame if I added more to it, right? Set that. We'll set this. I'll take this. We'll do this. We'll follow that up with this. To then turn around and do this. Boom. Ah! Oh man, doesn't that suck? Woo! Oh, that was such a shame. So sorry that happened to you there, bud. Oh, we're gonna go with that card. We're going with that card. That's cool. I actually have an answer for that. It's this card, because then I can do this. I said no cards for you. Let's see. You're gonna double the 2, the 1 to 2 points. Woo! And that's game. They literally could not keep any cards on the field other than the one that I gave them. That is fantastic. That's the end of that tournament. So, and that gives us the Dandelion card. Dandelion card by itself is actually shoot.
Gregor, have you
Seriously?
seen Durgoth? Just moments ago. Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoth, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Alright, so let's talk about this Dandelion card. It's a cool card. It's flexible, it's neutral, but I personally don't use it. What it does is it doubles the strength of everything in the melee row. So if you're like monsters have heavy melee, this is a good card to pair with it. So, yeah, it's a fun card and it can go into any deck, just not my personal preference.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
purple and gold nose on the mask of that, on the beak, that's actually pretty good looking as far as like the color combination there.
I think we've met before.
Oh, you're... Indeed. Well, I must say I feel reassured Albert will be in good hands.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Listen, you can't be upset with Geralt for being honest, okay?
Let's look
You
for
just need to get the hell over yourself there, Triss. Facts are facts. Whether you like them or not, they're still facts, okay? So, he's actually over here. He's right here.
Yes?
Albert Vegelbud?
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Your mommy sent us. Dinner.
Yes.
Actually, it's not his
when
mom,
can we
it's his
leave the
sister that
estate?
sent us.
Well, Mama
Because his
said
mom
it
was
would
killed
be best to wait until everyone's
by the
drunk.
serial killer.
Besides, there'll be
vampire
fireworks
that we took
later.
care of.
A jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Do I have to, Triss? Gosh, you are an awful human being, Triss Marigold. So no, I really don't want to go wait in the garden with you. You despicable human being.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
She really is a despicable human being. If you break down the core of her character and what she does and what motivates her, she is awful. She really is.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Moritz. What do you want to know?
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Because you're the loudest and strongest and the one that's actually being willing to do something. Everybody else is not willing to do anything, or they don't know what to do. That's why people are following you, because you're giving them a direction to move in. Which none of those are options, as we can see there.
You're a charismatic leader.
Most
Simple
people
as that.
just want to be led.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest.
Geralt, get your hand off her. Don't touch her. That's bad. Don't do it, Geralt. You're with Yennefer.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Yep.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude.
I guess that would be kind of funny for their time period. Would it all, be at all common? Because this is the Slavic regions of the world. They're not... It's not like Greek or Roman, where the human body was considered art. So, nude statues, that would be a abnormality. That word. It would be something that is unusual or uncommon as far as the region and the time period goes. Yes, I know where to go. What we're doing is I'm actually double checking because if I remember correctly, there's like a chest around here somewhere in one of these dead ends.
Geralt, coming?
No, I'm not, Triss. You toxic homewrecker. Look, there it is. She really is a toxic homewrecker that I'm surprised that Yennefer hasn't killed her yet. Yennefer needs to kill her.
Find your own damn spot.
Find your own damn spot. Listen, I go where I want. It is a little frustrating that they force you to play nice with the toxic homewrecker, though. That is frustrating.
Coming?
Careful.
I would have let her fall. Screw her. Man, like, she's an awful human being.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Alright, let's do this. I do sincerely want to know that, like, why Yennefer never forcefully corrected Marigold's transgressions. She should have. Alright, let's go.
Albert! Why do you hop, Albert? There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not to us, young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Done. Alright, now that we've handled those jokers, let's get on out of here. Run! Run away! We're almost done with these guys. Well, with Triss's quest line, then we can be done with her. Go, go, go!
I've begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Okay. So, let's discuss that, shall we? That was not the wine that made her behave that way. That is 100% her toxic personality trait. She is a homewrecker that feeds on Geralt's blood. She has no interest or desire to be in a stable, healthy relationship with him. She literally does it because she enjoys his suffering, and it brings her pleasure. That is something that's written into by the original author about her character personality. And the fact that she is Yennefer's best friend and she chose on a repeated basis, on multiple occasions, both in books and video games, to... Hold on.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Sorry. Don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But we're...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Okay. So. Yeah, repeatedly in the books and in the video games, she takes advantage of Geralt in a physically intimate way on a repeated basis, knowing that he's in love with Yennefer and knowing that Yennefer's in love with him. And she does it anyways, even though she's supposed to be Yennefer's best friend. So again, super, super toxic individual, and just an awful human being, and an open homewrecker. Like, that's her jam. That's her toxic trait, if you will. Just really, truly awful human being. Take that mask off. Let's go get rid of Triss, and then we'll go get our glasses too.
Leave it. No loitering round here.
I do what I want. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing hurts as much as titillation coin, so hey.
So, how you go with this evening? I was fluffing a bit up minding my own business.
No bread, no coin, all shite.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Maybe Eli. Eli?
Drop your weapon!
There was guardsmen. Not so much anymore. Let's see, is there any more around? Nope, it does not appear to be that way, so it's just those ones. Let's get going. Here we go.
Everyone saw it. They came from me, and...
You daft? Want to get us killed?
What's the problem?
Slaughters a hunter at our doorstep and then asks what the problem is. Ploughing mutant.
You just
can hide
insulted
the
me,
corpse.
so that's it.
The
That's
whole
it.
street saw
No, no,
what
no, no.
happened. The guardsmen will come. Turn us in.
Calm down. We've put you at risk, true, but we'll make it up to you.
Give us a necklace and get out of here.
Hands off or I'll cut them off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out now!
Yeah. No, we don't
When I
tolerate that
need
type
your
of
help,
behavior.
I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Ugh, angry? No. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
Welcome in, Sarah Bear. Thank you for that lurk. I greatly appreciate it. For those who haven't done so already, hit that follow button. You know the drill. You know this drill. Why do you know this drill? Because I talk about this elusive perfect day quite frequently, in fact. And do you all remember the secret to the perfect day? You start with man bear nug, and you end with Sarah Bear. That's right. Start with a bear, end with a bear. That leads to the perfect mythical day. You know, it's rare, and many people believe it's just a legend. But that is the key steps to creating and fulfilling that mythical legend of the perfect day. So, Sarah Bear is actually a variety streamer. She does Elder Scrolls Online, Assassin's Creed. She does Mass Effect. She does some Elder Scrolls Skyrim from time to time. So, very entertaining channel. Very awesome person. Does cosplay too from time to time when she's doing her broadcasts. You definitely don't want to miss that. So, if you guys haven't already, go over there, check out the fellow Legion broadcaster, and the one that ends the perfect mythical day. So, go do it. Time now, go. Thank you for stopping in, by the way, Sarah Bear. Greatly appreciate it.
They took a risk, sure, for a hefty fee.
Yes. The thing is, they could have taken the coin and turned me over to the hunters, but they didn't, which was extremely honorable by Novigrad standards.
Please don't make excuses for them.
Geralt, we could debate morals or any number of other topics, but I don't have time for that now. You
don't
saw
get to
what's
talk
happening
about
in the
morals,
city.
you toxic, home-wrecking individual. You're lucky that Yennefer doesn't kill you, and you're lucky that now that Geralt has his memories that he hasn't run you through with his sword. You don't get to just stand there in a high horse and act all mighty and righteous. Not with your track record and your personality traits, Triss. Absolutely not.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretuza. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
You sacrifice the few for the many. Always. If those are your only choices, if it is a guarantee that the majority of the group will die, then you sacrifice... You make the choice that results in the least amount of deaths. It's harsh, but that's the reality of these types of situations. You need to be able to make those calls. If you can't make those calls, you have no business being in a leadership role in these types of settings. It's that simple. So, group.
Can't risk everything, everyone, for two people. It's unwise and immoral.
I was afraid you'd say that. Fine. Let's go to the Kingfisher.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without a patrol. We can't let them see us.
Oh, why not? I want to kill him.
Hey, you, Witcher! Why are you here?
Looking for a fight.
Is that so? Got anything else to say?
Yeah, this is your lucky day. Let's dance.
Man, I love killing witch hunters. Sick of it. Or anybody supporting the Church of Eternal Fire. Like, I really wish that was an option to go down and find, like, the headquarters of the Church of Eternal Fire and burn it to the ground, slaughter everyone to include
no guardsmen or hunters in sight.
The leader
Everything
of the
seems
Church
in
of
order.
Eternal Fire. That would be fantastic.
Triss. Thanks be to Melitele.
Anyone from the Silverton hideout make it?
Odette, Caspar, Dittmer, and Yana.
Hagen?
He won't be coming.
Come on, Triss. Time schedule. Come on, come on, come on. We know the enemies are coming. Gotta get moving.
Quickly, before someone comes in.
There's Albert. That looks like the nobleman that we freed.
Triss, we were so concerned.
Right to be. Hunters were on my trail. Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me, bleeding heart and all.
Yeah, I know you. You don't have a heart, bleeding or otherwise.
Frankly, I'm surprised at your insight into my anatomy. But on a more serious note, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Shh. Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today.
This is madness! Hunters stand on every corner.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps.
If you truly feel that way,
In
why
which
are you
case
here?
we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
No offense, but I don't like you, so I don't want you with me. It has nothing to do with your
I'll
skill.
drop
though.
magic for good.
It's just you really are that awful of a human being.
Can't, you won't. You've got
All
Radovid
right.
and the church. They want magic to vanish us along.
Don't you understand? They burn us for those gods.
Master Witcher.
It's religion makes them do it.
Out of hatred and fear. The holy fire's but an excuse.
Then pray away. Melitele sure to help.
So there's some of these you just absolutely can't loot because of the angle that the people are standing at.
A true albino. Yes?
Perhaps if we turned ourselves in, the hunters would be lenient.
A bit less
Lenient? Are you kidding? Did you not see what they did? What they do on a regular basis? Like, no. That's stupid.
No one wants to hear it.
That's a guaranteed death sentence. Turn ourselves into people that are torturing and burning others at the stake alive and making a spectacle of it. Come on. Be realistic. Nobody's gonna be merciful if they're already doing shit like that. I mean, that's kind of a done deal at that point. Champion's laurels. No, we're gonna take that off. Save the game? That's right. Let's get Triss out of here so we don't have to deal with her again.
Thanks for helping.
no need to thank me. Really.
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon.
Let's dance.
Let's see here. So when you're in the sewers of Novigrad, or in the sewers anywhere in this game, look for this. Do you see this? See how the wall here is slightly damaged, right? It's got the break in it. It's not solid. Hit it with R. So anyways, when you see breaks in the brick wall like that, hit it with R, and it opens up rooms, sometimes passageways. So do keep an eye on that. Do keep a lookout for those things, because you definitely want to make sure you're taking advantage of all of that. That's got more enemies that way. What if we went this way? What's this way? Ooh, look at this. Another break.
A library?
Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Veraz's Chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first edition only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today, remember?
I remember. Just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
So apparently we've read all of these books already. Because even though they show up, like right when we first pick them up, it's not actually giving us a list of stuff that are not quote-unquote read already. See, there's no other books to choose from, but they're going to keep popping up over here, so that means we've read everything. Alright, so if you see this wall, see how it's still got the grate on the bottom, but the wall's perfect? Those ones you can't hit with. You can hit with hard, it's not going to do anything. You need the break.
Triss, found an exit.
I had to fix my headset. Sorry, guys. My sound cut out entirely. Alright, so we found an exit. This is an exit. An. Singular. But the way that it's stated, it does imply that there's more than one. Because yes, we could go that way. Absolutely. You know which other way we could go? If you didn't want to go through breaking the walls and stuff, we could also do this. Oh. Nope, they bricked it up. Never mind. There used to be a way over there, but you had to like fight through more shit. So, I guess they've changed. Another thing they've changed. There used to be a vampire you have to fight around here.
What is it?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? You got nothing to fear.
Damn, that's a lot.
No, there's gotta be it. There's another enemy I'm missing. I do remember that, unless they got rid of it.
Lovely. No wonder there were so many rats.
Who's tossing all these corpses down here?
We're right under the main square, next to Carlo the Cleaver Varessa's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
You need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
No. Let's not, Triss. Woo! So, I don't know if you guys caught that. They talked about the rats and everything, and you see all these dead bodies. So, Cleaver, one of the big four, he was the dwarf crime boss. He actually, so he's directly above this location, and all of these bodies down here are people that he's killed or his gang has killed, and this is where they deposit their bodies. See? Like, that note was talking about the debts right there. So yeah, this is all Cleaver's doing. I mean, oh, come on. I need to get in there. No. You need to let me in there because that's a dead drowner. Dead drowner indicates Witcher's work. Oh well. Ooh. Alright, let's save. Mother of Legend. Hey, Mom. Thank you for the lurk. I don't know if you're able to listen right now or not, but because the weather was finally good today, and I went out and I was mowing the lawn, and one of the things we did was we got the lawnmower out, the bubble lawnmower that you had gotten for the PJ, and we went, pulled that out, got it all set up and everything, and immediately, as soon as we filled it with bubbles, all the bubble fluid leaked out everywhere, all over the ground. So it's like, what the heck, man? So I looked at it, and the bubble reservoir is cracked all the way through, so it won't hold the bubbles. But that didn't stop him from enjoying it, because the back wheels make like a clicking sound whenever you push the lawnmower, and then apparently there's a power button that makes like bubbling sounds and plays a little bit of music when you turn it on. So he decided that even though it didn't make bubbles, that he needed to have his lawnmower and push it around while his papa was pushing the lawnmower in the backyard. So he mowed the back patio while I mowed the backyard. And then he decided afterwards that he needed to have it in the house so he could mow the living room.
Well.
So, yeah. Big hit. So, PJ thanks you. It was definitely it's definitely something he's enjoying. And again, still their favorite toy is the kitchen setup that you got them.
Wounds around the neck and shoulders.
So they definitely enjoy the Christmas gifts you got them, Mom. All right, let's jump. All right. Finish up the looting. We're gonna fight a vampire. We're gonna fight a vampire.
Lantern's still lit. Died recently from bites to the neck.
Yep. Indeed he did, because we're gonna fight a vampire. Doesn't look like there's anything up top, so we don't have to worry about doing any parkour jumping up there. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Alright. Oh, vampire. I wonder if you're a higher vampire or if you're just a standard one. A lesser one, sorry. If you're a higher vampire, it's gonna be one of those, again, I can't actually kill you, I can dismember you, I can disable you, but I can't actually kill you. Yeah, there's nothing up here. But if you're a lesser vampire, I absolutely can put you down in a permanent level. Let Devil, how's it going? Hey, welcome in, how's your day? Anything new or exciting in your part of the world? We're about to fight a vampire.
It's a catachan. A vampire. Watch out for its venom. Mm-hmm. Luckily. Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Woo! So, we're just wrapping up stuff here with Triss, so that way we can get rid of this toxic homewrecker of an individual, seeing as the game forces Geralt to be nice to her. But I do want to get rid of her. I don't like her. I really despise and loathe the existence of this character, which is an indication that it's a well-written character.
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on, we need to ready the
I did this like an hour ago. We're in the same place. Did you do both of the statues first? Or did you miss that opportunity? And did you give her the Megascope crystal? Or did you miss that opportunity? Because I know, like, the first time I went through and did this game, the very first time I ever played, I missed all 3 of those opportunities because I was like, oh, Triss gave me a quest, let's knock that out right now, you know. I missed all of that crap. Yep. Yeah, you can't do any of that now that you've gotten her out of the city. You have to do all 3 of those things prior, or else you just miss out entirely on those opportunities.
You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting, sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers, and
Will we make it to Kavir?
provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
She really is a toxic
Need any help? Can I
POS.
play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
Don't meddle in other people's lives.
Sorry, I must. It's my profession. So, will you ask her to stay?
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Let's pause. Boom. You got your Scareborne shirt yesterday and it fits good. Well, that's outstanding. First of all, thank you for supporting the merch. I definitely really appreciate that. It means a lot. And actually, you're the first one to purchase. You were the first one to purchase something from my merchandise store. We've had a few other purchases, but you were the very first one. So again, thank you for that. That was awesome. And I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy the shirts too. So I'm a big fan, but I'm also biased. Yeah, I'm Team Yen. Yes. Okay, so here's my thing. In the books, which predate the video games, Triss and Yennefer are friends. Triss and Yennefer are in Geralt's lives pretty heavily. Okay? Triss is aware of the relationship that Geralt and Yennefer have. Geralt dies. And in the first game, he comes back to life. And when he comes back to life, he has amnesia. So he has no recollection of his past. He just has images of Yennefer. And he's looking for her. He doesn't know who she is. He doesn't know her name. He doesn't know any of this. He just knows that this image of a woman keeps flashing in his memories, in his mind, and he needs to find her. And Triss knows all of this. Triss knows who she is. And what does Triss do? Triss deliberately sleeps with him. Deliberately starts up a relationship with him, knowing full well who he is seeking, and it's supposed to be one of her best friends. And you choose to sleep with your best friend's man because he doesn't know that he's with your best friend. Like, are you kidding me? You are an awful human being. And then you go and look at the books. Geralt is very much in love with Yennefer. And then Triss still sleeps with him and does things with him when Yennefer's pissed off at him. Because there's a time period where she's angry at Geralt because of the wish that he made. And in the books, when they talk about that, it's very much that Triss is sleeping with Geralt at that time period because Geralt is in so much emotional pain because the fact that Yennefer doesn't want anything to do with him, even though he's head over heels for her, and she doesn't want anything to do with him because she's pissed off at him because he used a genie's wish to make sure that their fates would always be intertwined. Not that she would love him, not that they would be together, romantically or otherwise, just that their fates would always be intertwined. And she sleeps with him having no intention of being in a relationship with him. She sleeps with him with the intent of just feeding emotionally off of his pain. And it's like, so you repeatedly are doing things to make his life more miserable. You're screwing over your best friend on purpose. And you're not wanting us to think you are an evil, toxic, home-wrecking POS? Like, come on, Triss. Anybody who's Team Triss obviously doesn't know the character or their backstory and their history with Geralt and Yennefer. Like, There is in no universe is that behavior acceptable or okay by any society standards. I'm rocking her right now. I'm gonna get the hat when I can. Glad to support, and she wants to keep him around for what he can do for her. Yes, yeah. Okay, so in this game, yes, it pushes that agenda. But that's because the circumstances have changed. In the second game and in the books, he can't do anything for her that no other Witcher can do for her, because all the other Witchers are willing to work with her. All the other Witchers actually prefer her over Yennefer because she doesn't have that hoity superiority complex that Yen has. It's not until the third game where she relies on Geralt. So keeping that in mind, Triss literally just uses him to feed off of his emotional pain. That is a blatant statement made in the books about her character. She doesn't care about anything else, just his pain. She feeds emotionally off of his pain, and it makes her feel alive. So that's why she does it. But yeah, just a truly, truly awful human being. And again, that's using the book information and the video game information.
Keep it together, legs! Degenerate! Revives me of my youth!
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
Yen has a backbone. She's stronger, which also makes her hotter. LOL, totally agree. Yes, Yen is more confident. Yen is more confident, but a lot of why Yen is confident is because of the fact that, and again, this goes back to the books, Yen had to fight against everything to get what she is, to get what she is and where she's at. She had to fight for that tooth and nail. Unlike everybody else, everyone else, they kind of did their thing, but Yen had to suffer for it. Yen had to fight for it. And then the other thing for Yen that also, like, once she figured out who she is, once she figured out who herself is, right? Which is she has part elf blood. That in turn made her stronger and more powerful as a magic user than anybody else. Triss, on the other hand, Triss gets... What's the word I'm looking for? She gets self-confirmation from the positions and titles that she holds. When she's, for example, she was the mage advisor to King Foltest of Temeria. When she was holding that position and King Foltest was alive, she was super confident too. She had a backbone too. She has those things that Yen has. But when her title was removed and her position of authority was removed, she becomes insecure. So, Yen has those things, but Yen also can't trust anybody. Yen's paranoid, Yen's secretive, and Yen on multiple occasions will absolutely screw over her friends out of fear of rejection and fear of betrayal. Because of how paranoid she is, because of how much she had to fight to get to where she is. She's never had allies that she could truly rely on, not even Geralt, because if you think about this, Geralt went behind her back and used the genie to wish that their fates be intertwined without her knowledge or say-so. So technically that was forcing her to be in a position without consulting her. So she has serious trust issues, which is why she behaves the way she does, which is also a weakness. Triss doesn't have any of that if she has a position of authority. If she doesn't have a position of authority, then she becomes a scared little insecure person. Yeah, some major baggage, so has passed on some things, but she's pretty damn selfish too. fine line. No, she is absolutely super selfish. 100% of Yen is extremely selfish. That is Yen's character. That's one of Yen's two character flaws. She is super selfish, and she's super untrusting. No matter who it is, no matter how much they prove to her, she will never trust anybody either. Those are Yen's flaws. Marigold, she needs the verification by positions and titles. Without it, she feels insecure. I mean, she could tell me what to do, and I wouldn't mind. And facts, that's true. But you know, see, that's the other thing. Like, I prefer darker-haired women. So, and she's got those purple eyes. I'm just saying. I will say there is one other flaw with Yennefer. She supports Nilfgaard. That's her. That is another major flaw for me. She's Nilfgaardian.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Marigold!
Coming! Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
Triss was a major part of Ciri's childhood. That's another reason she's woven in so thoroughly with everybody. Gets struck by lightning, sinks the ship. Well, that was quick.
You're an ass.
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to stop her.
Well, it's because, I have Yen?
I had my reasons.
Course you did. You're an ass, an oaf, a twit. But even an ass can do the world a favour if one more enlightened tells him how.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno, didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us, we were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
I need to read the books I want to, just not much of a reader. I start a book and never finish it. Well, Light Devil, you could always do what I do. Because, you know, I always got so much stuff going on. One of the things I do is I actually have an Audible account, so I listen to audiobooks. I still have the physical copies. Like, I still collect books, right?
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside.
I do really love that sound. That is so cool. Hey, Aqua Rebel, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for that wonderful raid. For those who haven't done so already, go over and follow Aqua Rebel. The man is a genius and a savant when it comes to character creation. Like, no joke. Truly a wonder to behold when he creates a character, and just watch the process, you know, and he'll be more than happy to explain it to you. Just like watch how his characters run. You will see. You could truly learn some amazing things about character creation from him, regardless of what game it is. So definitely hit those follow buttons. Go over and do that. All right. And thank you for that raid. I hope your stream went wonderfully. Guess I can close this tab over here, because I was lurking over in your channel. Close that up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, welcome in, and thank you for that raid. So what we were just discussing is the books.
Lead Devil. I wonder if they're available on audio.
Yes, they are. So, yes, I actually, because I do like books. I collect books. I used to read quite frequently. But reality is I just don't have time anymore. I don't. But I do a lot of driving. I do, things like mowing the lawn or whatever, or helping the grandkids get to sleep during their nap times or bedtimes. And, I can throw an earbud in and throw an audiobook on and listen to it for maybe 30 minutes, an hour or so, right? While I'm doing something else. Instead of listening to the radio or instead of just doing a task in silence, I can throw a headset in and I can put on the audiobooks. But yes, the Witcher books are absolutely on Audible. Now, the other thing that I do is I do the, it's $14.99 a month that I pay, and I get 1 credit every month. And that credit, I turn around and I get any book that I want that Audible is, regardless of the cost, regardless of the length. With that 1 credit that I get every month, I get to get a new book to add to my collection. I think I'm at like 70-something books with 2 credits still. So, definitely something to look into. It really makes it convenient for people who have super busy lives but still want to listen to books or get caught up in the book lore, which is super, super important, because one of the things here, the Ciri, when she comes to Geralt in the book, she's a child, right? And she starts the Witcher training because that's what Geralt would have done with a boy. So one of the things that ends up happening is that she's a female. she comes of age, and she has her first cycle, right? Her first feminine cycle. And the Witchers are all dudes. They are only dudes. They don't know what to do. Triss happened to have been there at the time. She was helping with something else. And when she found out, then she put Ciri in a dress, and she told her to tell the guys she can't do any training today because she is indisposed. And Triss made it clear to all the Witchers, like, if she's in a dress, she can't train because she's having her cycle. So she was part of the reason why Ciri has feminine attributes as far as her character type goes, and the way she, like, her sitting, her standing, the way she carries herself, the dress thing, the knowing how to take care of her body as a woman, right? Triss actually taught Ciri all of these things. Yennefer took over during the books as well later on to help with the magic side, but Triss taught her how to be a lady. So Triss is very intertwined in Ciri's life for those reasons. She taught her how to be a woman. It went good. Did some scrying and farming for a style page. Oh yeah, I didn't think. Yep. How goes it? Doing well. How are you? Did you get the farming, the style page that you were farming for there, Aqua Rebel?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For majors great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for Witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
Okay. Well, at least that's one thing that they got in the show. Got right in the show. I'm good feeding my face with some cheese stuffed crust pizza. LOL. All right, so the seasons of The Witcher where Henry Cavill was involved, they got certain good core pieces of information correct. Yes. But hold on, I know I just cleared this area, so what the hell are you guys doing down here? But they made some major drastic changes, and from everything that I have gathered information-wise, they did it deliberately to spite Henry Cavill. You know, and that really pisses me off that the creators and the writers take those stances. It's like, no, there is source material, and you are literally using the same exact story and the same exact timeline that's already established in the lore. Doing stupid shit like changing things that are major just to spite somebody is childish and petty. And that's what they've done. So there's a lot in the first 2 seasons that they did get correct, but there's major things that they deliberately changed just to spite Henry Cavill. Like, for example, I didn't do that Kill the King quest in my first playthrough, but I'm gonna do it on this time. I was farming a vet on Hollowed Grave Dungeon for gold, monster style page. It still eludes me. Well, you definitely have the characters to just continue farming, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Didn't do the Kill the King. Okay, so doing the Kill the King quest, absolutely you should. For 2 reasons. 2 reasons. Okay? Hold on, let's deal with this real quick.
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? We're willing to pay.
Why not? Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way, Master Witcher. Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
Need some kind of lead first. Any clues?
Yeah, he ran. Toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers? Should be an easy scent to follow.
Scandalous. Letting such miscreants into the city.
Darkness everywhere.
There we are.
I see it all around.
Boot prints. Traces of sewer slime.
Look, so it is. Freak wants to die.
Mistake.
Bam! I love killing witch hunters. Alright. Yeah, that's an old one. Because we did put the guy down. Let's get this part knocked out here, and then we will get back to it.
Black ones, just
And I
across
will
the
show
river.
you why,
Yet not a
on a
single-
few occasions, why killing the king quest is important.
Even
It's
when
actually a
you're
major
rare,
part of the way that I'm going to end the game. Part of the way that I choose to end the game, it requires you to do this. Do the killing the king quest.
Gotcha, Horson. That was 5 stone of the purest fist tech you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, bugger off.
Do what you will.
Need no convincing there.
Yep, because he's a witch hunter. That alone, principle alone. You're a witch hunter. You deserve every bit of pain and suffering and death that comes your way, bud. You made a choice. There are consequences. We actually need to... Let's find it. Deadly plot. Let's go knock out this deadly plot questline. So what we're going to do is we're going to take care of this now. There's going to be a few quests we're going to do. And then later on, it'll open up another quest line that is actually pretty fun.
Ignorance don't wipe away your guilt.
Then what does?
Fire. Only fire.
I can pay! In the bank!
Oh, you'll pay.
Think
soon. Now be
Oh.
sorry.
Given me no choice.
Oh, it's not gonna let me kill him. I was hoping I could like kill the witch hunters right here, and then let these folks go free. But no, they're just like, no, you can't do that. I spared that guy, hoping it might help down the line. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, the Witcher Hunter. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Regardless if you kill him or spare him, he doesn't come back, and that decision doesn't come back. At least not that I've experienced, because I've killed him. I've spared him before. It doesn't play an effect later, like one would hope it would. Okay, so maybe we should go downstairs first. Ooh, yeah, we got that Gwent tournament we can do. Totally forgot about that. Move. Seriously? You fucking piece of shit. Ah! Stupid NPCs. I really hate when games do that. Make it so NPCs can stop you from moving. Like, I had to jump to get away from them, and then it kills me. But they wouldn't move out of the freaking doorway that they had no business being in the first place. Damn it. Now I have to go do all this again. You know what the first game that did that it actually truly sucked in? Was Fallout. The very first Fallout game.
What is it?
We'll skip all this because we literally just did this.
What?
So the very first Fallout game. Very first Fallout game, there was a character you could get called Ian or Ian.
Nah, wouldn't idea.
It's the correct way. There's freaking blood trail. Okay. Now the game's just being dumb and temperamental. Thanks, CD Projekt Red, for breaking more of your game. Stop breaking your game.
Oh, God.
Oh, well.
The Reapers come for me.
It was legit the way he was going, because there's a blood trail. You can follow the blood trail. But because we didn't interact with the clues, I'm guessing that's the only reason it failed? That's weird, but whatever. That one really was dumb.
In magic.
Ignorance don't wipe
God.
away your guilt.
The Reapers come for me.
What does?
Fire. Only fire.
I can pay.
Alright, so the first Fallout game, you could get a companion called Ian or Ian, depending on your pronunciation. And he would follow you around and he'd help you in combat and everything. But one of the things that the game was notorious for was like there would be looting locations where only one character could fit in. And you would go over there, you'd loot the item, and Ian would follow right behind you. And when he followed right behind you, he would block you in because you couldn't move him. So you end up having to literally kill your companion in order to be able to get out of an area. It was bad.
Come now, darling, don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Alright, let's go take care of this.
Witcher Geralt here. Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Got your invitation. Decided to come. That's simple. Let's get down to business.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach,
Indeed.
you here?
Retired
really like
intelligence
Roach.
operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. We've a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Fine, I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt.
Alright, so here's the first reason why you do this quest. Because you're gonna get a cool card. Cool card? Yep, a cool card. Let me show you. Let me show you this wonderful quest. It's one of my favorites. Because it's so dragged out over the different time periods. So, let me ask you this, Lead Devil. Did you get Dijkstra's coin back? Did you find out that it was in a vault in Kavir and give him the key and everything? Or did you fail to discern the location in your current playthrough of Dijkstra's gold? Because that's important. Lurk will keep tab open. Need to help research on trial mechanics. We're running in a few. Ah, very cool. Well, whenever the broadcast does end, we will be raiding out over there, it sounds like. Trial nights are always fun nights to be over at Mike's. We will absolutely be there when everything gets started. I didn't get the location, but gave him the key. Okay, so then you actually may not be able to progress far enough with this storyline. Because if Dijkstra doesn't have his gold, this quest line stops at a certain point. it won't progress because he doesn't have the finances. So, yeah. And he's also not going to help you at Kaer Morhen's defense either because you didn't recover his gold. So, failure to recover his gold, the location of it, results in you not being able to progress in this storyline past a certain point, and he's not going to help you defend Kaer Morhen. So, that's why that quest was so important. Once again, well, crap. Yeah, like I said, like, this game, what you do in the order you do it in is super, super, super important.
No loitering round here.
Let me check my inventory. Alright, we need to clean up our inventory real quick, and then we can get underway.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Alright. Now we gotta rest until it's daytime so the stores will be open.
I'm knackered.
Let's go, let's go! Gotta drop
What do
off
you have on-
inventory. Sell.
So long.
I'll miss a woman's touch.
Riley's disappeared.
Talk to this guy.
Welcome.
What have you got there?
Other. Start selling. Alright. There we go. Hey, Rena, hey, welcome in, welcome in. How's your day? Anything new or exciting over there?
So,
Convert currency. There's another smith over here. We can drop more gear off and free up more weight in our inventory.
How can I?
got
You've come to the.
150 crowns. Very nice.
Welcome.
And this guy.
Welcome.
I still can't believe they changed this guy. This guy was the top-notch swords, but never sold swords guy.
show me what you have in stock.
Alright. Interesting. You actually keep the swords now. So that's kind of cool. They actually, this guy actually keeps the inventory now. All right. Looks like we're good. We're down to 34 pounds. That should be plenty of space for us to be able to continue doing what we were doing. Oh! All right. Swap to the Redanian liaison. I need better cards. I did get the cow card today that you showed me. Excellent. What level are you? That's my first question. What level are you? $20. Okay, so here's what you need to do. Yennefer of Venenberg, you can get that card at the Innkeeper in Oxenfurt. That's where you can pick up that card. The mysterious elf you get from the druid and Skellige. That's part of the druid. That's part of the Gwent player quest line. You get that from him. Super cool card. John Natalis, Ested, the Thyson, and there's another card. I can't remember the third card, but you get those from Zoltan Chivi's quest about the Gwent players. Dijkstra you get from the Baron. Thaler you get from... You buy that. Thaler's cards you buy from an innkeeper in Skellige, so you just have to start going to all the innkeepers in Skellige and buy this until you get this card to buy it. The second catapult here, you get that in... the whorehouse here in... the one we just met, Dijkstra, the madame there, she sells the second catapult. So that's a good way to get that. A lot of the hero cards you get from doing the quests for Gwent. But yeah, what I would do, go to Skellige, get the mysterious elf card, hit up every single innkeeper that you can possibly find, use your map to help with that. Find Thaler, buy Thaler. Because Thaler... Actually, is Thaler all cards? Because you run Nilfgaard, right? I don't know if Thaler translates over here. Yeah, Thaler doesn't translate over here. You've only got the giant spy cards for Nilfgaard. The 7, the 9. The 4 is pretty good. But the mysterious elf and the cow will definitely go hand in hand anywhere. Oh, you're Northern Realms. Oh. Well. Yeah. Roach. Roach, you can run Roach if you want. If you're gonna run Roach, how to get Roach is you have to go to goodoldgames.com. And you download the free app if you want it. Makes it easier. It's got to be on the PC device. And then they have the Gwent Witcher game, the standalone Gwent game that's free. Download that. Open the game. Play one match. Close the game. And then you get Roach deposited into your inventory for all your characters for all time, period. Why is Roach useful? It's only a 3. No ability. Yes, but Ciri and Geralt both now summon Roach, making them effectively 18s instead of just a 15. So, things to keep in mind. Decoy, play Decoy heavy, because Decoy is going to help with spy cards. It's going to help with the Dun Banner Medic, which is probably one of the best cards in this deck, because it allows you serious revive power. Because you could just decoy the shit out of it. This 7 card, I don't remember where I picked it up at. Let me look. Do you have this 7 card by the way? Vil in... T-E-R-E. This one is a random Gwent reward, apparently. So just play people. Yeah, you're gonna have to play people just to get this card, because this one is a random reward. So this one doesn't have a set location. But this card right here, super, super important. And apparently it's a random reward. So I can't tell you, go play this player or go buy this at this region. You just have to play everybody Gwent. And you have to keep in mind who you've already played and who you haven't played. But this is a card that goes in all of the decks. This is a neutral card, but it's super, super valuable because it destroys shit. And you can do a lot of things with this. You can play with this and run 3 decoys. Get rid of weather cards. 3 decoys. Spy medic heavy. And if it doesn't have an ability, don't run it unless it's a hero. Heroes are the exceptions to that rule. Other than that, like that's you're gonna see right here. This is the Killing the King quest.
You'll choke to death on 3.
There's another card that we're gonna pick up during this process that helps with our deck building. But for the most part, if you look at my Northern Realms deck, I'm not running anything that doesn't do something.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
No. Don't do it on your phone. You can't
Nice
download
job
good old
decorating
games
your
on your
guard
phone.
post.
It's a PC game. It's a PC
By
thing.
orders of our gracious and merciful
Hold
ruler,
on.
the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
But yeah, no, do it on your phone, on a PC. Okay, it has to be on a PC because the Gwent has to be connected to your Good Old Games account. CD Projekt Red leans heavily on Good Old Games. The Good Old Games app is free, the Gwent app is free, but you have to do it connected through the Good Old Games in order to get the in-game reward in Witcher. Just like if you want the Cyberpunk 2077 rewards, all of them, you have to have a Good Old Games account. So, Good Old Games is essential if you're going to be playing CD Projekt Red games. The more games and the further in the CD Projekt Red gets with its video games and whatnot, the more rewards that they offer exclusively through Good Old Games. So, you do need it, and it does have to be on PC. Or Chromebook. A Chromebook will work too.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
So there's your fourth opportunity to get a pass if you haven't had one at this point. You get one from the Baron during his quest line. You can buy a forged one, and you can do the monster contract that ends up being Scoia'tael, Guerrilla Fighters, and that'll give you a pass. And again, that guy, that's a fourth opportunity for a pass. So you get multiple opportunities for a pass if you miss one. There's always more. Alright, so this cobbler guy. The cobbler guy, first we have to rescue him. Once we've rescued him... Oh, great. Owl ghouls. Oh, no, just ghouls. I'm cool with just ghouls. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, this cobbler guy, after you rescue him, you can play Gwent with him. And he gives you a very nice card. At least he used to, unless CD Projekt Red broke that too. Yes, you can do the traditional thing of looking at his cart here, which is obviously his, right?
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something.
So you can follow the trail or get attacked by wolves because the game's decided that that's new. No, there actually never used to be any enemies here. That was part of the thing that made it so fantastic. There was no enemies. So I don't know why CD Projekt Red decided to change that and make it stupidly inconvenient by putting level 1s in an area you can't even reach until you're level 5. But yeah, no, there didn't used to be enemies here, so that's new. And it's not even a rewarding new, it's like an inconvenience new. Alright, anyways, you can follow the trail of shoes.
Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out, dragged off.
See? And we got shoes. We can follow the shoes. Eventually it'll lead us to a cave. Or, better yet, you can just come up over here and go to the freaking cave yourself. Skips conversations. And here he is. Here our cobbler friend is. I love this dialogue scene. We're not going to skip it because of that.
Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend I'll go. A whiz in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Can't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit us down. Tell her suck cock shoesies big.
He's trying to teach trolls how to cuss, and that's their attempt at it. So here's a fun fact. In the very first Witcher game, there's 2 different scenarios where you can kill Taller, or Taller will get killed. Obviously, because Taller's here, that's not an option anymore as canon. So that's an interesting thing that they chose to take away from us as the players. Because again, in the first game, he can be killed by some bad people, by Geralt not doing anything or siding with the bad people, or Geralt can himself later kill Taller towards the end of the Witcher first video game. So the fact that we have Taller here regardless of whatever the player chooses means that that's not a canon decision. There's a number of things in the third game that are this way. This is another one of those things.
Got no time to negotiate with trolls. Step aside, Taller.
Oh, I have and I screwed that up. I so screwed this up, but
damn.
So you can actually talk your way out of this if you do the white options eventually.
Looking for apprentices?
Fucking hell. Them? Don't even kill myself with those idiots. But they were likable, as idiots go.
Didn't have time for nonsense.
Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Heard you three are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell ya, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the black ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say.
Alright, so you can actually spare those trolls by talking to them, and then they end up doing a basically it comes down to they want shoes. That's all they want. Let's do this one. Concoctions, the arachnus, oils. So there we go. So we did get the troll parts that we needed to make a few of these. So that's cool. Potions. Alright. So now that we're here with Towler, here's something fun that we get to do. No.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Thanks again,
There we go.
Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you sliced up those dim-witted cocksuckers. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So long, Thaler. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way around that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Okay. Now that we've finished it, escorted him back, and completed that quest, now we can play Quint with him.
Did I hear right? Word is you like to play cards.
I like to play, period. Dice, cards, chess. I unwind playing
I love
games.
playing chess.
You
I
asking
love
because you
playing
got
chess.
fuck all to talk about? Or are you in the mood for a round?
All right, let's play. Just remember, only interested in good cards. Don't want any trash.
I love me some chess. Big fan, big fan. LOL, he cracks me up. Yeah, he is a very entertaining character. Which, like I said, he's one of those, like, they took away the lore decision with him. Well, not lore decision, the player decisions from the first game. They made them irrelevant because he's here. He is an entertaining character, to say the least. He is the most vulgar, absolutely. But that's part of his charm and his appeal, the fact that he is over the top about everything. There it is. This is a nasty, nasty setup. I'm not sure that I care for this. Boom. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. That is pretty good. Nice little strategy there, bud. Too bad I got decoys and I can rinse and repeat that trick, huh? Like this. See, I love that 7. I love that 7. So useful. Because now we can pass and I win. And I get a draw. Bam! And of course, you gave me Triss. Triss is such a trash card. Because if you're gonna scorch something, I would rather keep an 8 than lose 16. Okay, that's cool. By the way, another really good trick to do with that 7 card, if you're a player that insists on using weather, when they get a bunch of cards like this, like for example the monster deck, they have a lot of front row cards, right, that don't increase in strength the next to each other. So you can pop the snow thing and then drop the 7 as long as they have more than 10 points there. It'll kill everything. It's a pretty cool trick, but it's a very specific trick for a specific deck. All right. Pass, win, give me my card. This card is why we came here.
A little less rotting cunt. Know how long it took me to assemble that ploughing deck?
Nope. Hey, know any other players who are good? And what's more, have good cards?
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck. You might know him, actually. He's a Witcher.
Bam! Which we already dealt with Lambert. Because, again, part of the Lambert thing is when you pick up his quest, don't finish his quest until you're able to play against him. So, what we just got from playing Taller, this is another reason why he's such an important person to play against, is because he gave us Geralt of Rivia. So that's a 15 and it summons Roach. So we're absolutely just gonna drop that bad boy in there. Yep. And that's gonna be it. So that's how you get that is how you get the Geralt of Rivia card. Super important. Obviously, it's one of the 2 cards in the entire game that are 15s. And if you have the Roach card, it summons Roach exactly like Ciri does. But that's the only way to get it. I still think that's crazy that this dude right here is the guy who taught us to play Gwent and gave us our starting deck. That guy right there. Hanging from the tree, and they took his boots. He didn't listen. He didn't listen. Alright, so we've got that part done. Let's go on back over there. I believe that's as far as we can advance with it. I believe now we have to wait until we've advanced further in the storyline, the main storyline, to trigger this. But we are going to verify. Why? Because it's always good to verify. Because you never know with CD Projekt Red.
So
And
what's
look,
it gonna be?
we can't even get up there anymore. It used to be, you used to be able to continue to go up there. Like, as soon as they opened it the first time, it was always open and you could walk up there. So the fact that it's not anymore shows, again, things they've changed. But, while we're here, isn't there a Gwent tournament? I feel like there should be a Gwent tournament here. Do. High stakes, there it is. I kind of want to do it.
Hey, handsome.
No strong cards, no gold king. Shan't be entering. Yes?
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? Cards are in order, but can we afford the buy-in?
We can.
Well, let's have a name then, and we shall issue an entry ticket.
Geralt of Rivia.
Gerard of Rivia. The match will start soon,
Gerard.
but the hoi polloi must first be driven out. We will please wait. Achoo!
He didn't even cover his face or try to look away when he sneezed. That's rude. Like, you know, tuck your face in your shirt or something. Or at least turn your head.
Tournament participants only. Everyone else out. Achoo! We are cordially invited to come back tomorrow.
Well, well. Geralt of Rivia. And I was beginning to think this tournament would be a dreadful bore. I'm afraid winning coin from peasants, thugs, and faux aristocrats is no great source of satisfaction for me.
We know each other.
Let's say we've some mutual acquaintances. I've heard many good things about you. In vivid detail.
Place like this, that's more a warning than a recommendation. What's your name?
Sasha.
Sasha what? Or maybe just skip right to telling me your real name.
Place like this, Sasha will need to suffice.
Come to the Passiflora often? Seem to know everyone.
I'm here from time to time. I cannot say all the faces are familiar, but that is Patrick Hazelnut. Never goes anywhere without those three.
Met a man once who traveled with 2 Zeracanian warrior women as bodyguards, but those 3...
Have other talents, clearly. The halfling's Bernard Tully, a farmer, claims to play for pleasure. But everyone wants to win, don't they? Best beware of that one. He's not particularly fond of others, outcasts, types like you. Ironic, since Phineas himself is a half-elf. And I'm certain you've heard of Count Tybalt. After all, he is the one who organized this tournament.
Actually, I haven't heard of him.
He's reputed to be fabulously wealthy. I can't say how true it is, but he was able to afford his title and the county that came with it.
All right. See you later, Sasha.
Try to chat up the other players before the tournament begins. We must all wait for Count Tybalt anyway.
Apologies, but I must focus my thoughts before the match.
Don't let me bother you then.
Woo! Hey, half-elf, what's up, bud?
Playing tournaments often?
What to you? Perhaps you'd wish to see my cards as well. Am I a hee-haw for you to fondle before you choose? Shall I wag my prick for you?
See your cards when we play.
You unlikely to advance that far, mutant.
Says the half-elf.
I'm new to this too. Took me ages to squirrel away the coin for the buy-in. Mushrooms are no quick route to riches.
You really a farmer?
Why not look it? Got a little farmstead just outside the city. Could sit there for days just watching things grow.
What's with the smell?
The smell? Anywho, mushrooms are all well and good, but one's got to get away at times. My lady, she was in tears. Said I'd get my throat slit in Novigrad. But I says to her, I says, Hortensia, what a chance. The best players, the rarest cards. She had to let me go.
Good luck to you.
Likewise. Now, that's the sporting spirit. Not like that half-elf over there who's been shooting me murderous glares this whole time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our closed Gwent tournament. By closed, I mean more than the mere elite nature of the event. Anyone leaving the Passiflora before the end of play will be disqualified. That's rule number 1. Rules number 2, 3, and 4 are no fighting, dirty play, or magic tricks. We play for golden figurines. The winner will take them all, along with a monetary prize equal to 9 times the buy-in. Easy enough to calculate that 9 have entered. The tournament will consist of 3 rounds. The finalist emerging from said shall play me. Players will be paired by random draw. The groupings for the first round shall be read now.
Phineas and Tim Knott. Patrick Hazelnut and Harold Featherbuns. Gervolt of Rivia and Bernard Tull.
Gervolt. So that's
How about that?
Bramble
This dude keeps
Front
coming up with
Stock
new names.
and Madam Sasha.
Excellent.
A pleasant match to you all.
He keeps making up new names for Geralt. That's so funny. It's rude, but it's so funny. All right, let's play. Let's play, my friend.
Starting at last. A year down the road, I'll be plying Hortensia and my lads with tales of this night. Let's play!
Boom. There we go. Which you have destroy your enemy's strongest siege unit if the combined strength of all of his or her siege units are 10 or more. Okay, so be mindful of my siege. Got it. Geralt of Rivia coming out strong. Look at that. Bringing Roach to the field too. There we go. There we go. Because we don't have the cow, so we don't have rebirth cards, so we go with muster cards. And followed it up with what? Spies. That's right. Spies. Spies is the following card. We're gonna send it. Drop the cow. And my opponent passes. That's good. We're done. Solid. So, we'll pass. We'll take that easy win. Because I can revive these spies. Start out with Ciri. I'm pretty sure I can take him in this round. So we're gonna do that. My slow ass laptop is finally online now. Yes, yep. Come on, bud. Send it. Come on. There's your 8. Very nice, very nice. We gotta keep in mind his hero ability. His leader ability, I mean. His leader ability is to kill siege units. So we want to be mindful of that, but it has to equal 10, right? So as long as we don't exceed 10, we're fine. And here's a medic bringing out a spy. There we go. There we go. Very nice indeed. Send it. They're gonna put the same weather card out. That's cool. Alright. We can't do anything with siege right now. We need to stand by on that. We need to get away to... So I go to GOG.com. Yes. You go to goodoldgames.com, and then it'll have an app you can download. The app will allow you to access all their games. Then you need to find the Gwent game, which is a standalone game, and the Gwent game will in turn allow you to, once you log into the game, like you start the game up, it'll put you in a tutorial, get that done, and then come over to Witcher and you'll have Roach. And it's all free. That's the beautiful part about it. We are gonna go ahead and send this guy. That's right, folks. Why are we sending that guy? Because I want Tyler again. And you passed. Good. Let's have a discussion about your weather there, bud, because I have a problem with it. So let me clear it up for you. And then I can go do this. And that. And we can do this. And that would allow us to bring Roach. And then just because I'm spiteful, asshole, we're going to take this 7 and we're going to drop that 7 back on the field. Goodbye, Dijkstra. 180. Bam. Done.
Congratulations. Bit of a shame being eliminated in the first round, but so it goes. It is only a game. Having a good time. That's what matters.
Woo! We got a new
So how
Fultis
did you
leader
fare
card.
in the first round?
Not bad. Guessing you won too.
I've the distinct impression my opponent was drunk. Had an altogether decent hand, but...
Might have had a hard time concentrating.
Care to finish this conversation in private? I have a proposition for you. Meet on the terrace upstairs.
Honestly, I'm just here to play cards.
Oh well. Too bad.
Time for round 2. Your attention, please.
Madam Sasha and Gilbert of Revia.
Gilbert.
Phineas and
Man,
Harold
the
Featherbuns.
names. The names he keeps calling him.
We wish you a pleasant match. May fortune smile on you always.
Okay, so before we do anything else, here's what I got to say, folks. Thank you for being here. You guys have been amazing. But it is that time. It is indeed that time. So we're going to save this. But keep this in mind. This is something important. Tomorrow, because of the way that this Gwent tournament works, we are going to be starting out with this Gwent tournament. There is not going to be a lull in the very beginning of my stream tomorrow. I'm going to be going out and gathering things that people can afford to miss. If you guys are interested in watching this tournament play out, I'll give everyone like 5 minutes or so in tomorrow after I've started, so the notifications can go in. But we're gonna have to finish. We're gonna have to immediately get into finishing this tournament out when we start, because if we leave the building, it fails the tournament, and we're not gonna do that because we just paid 1,000 crowns to get into this. So do keep that in mind for tomorrow's broadcast. In the meantime, what we're gonna be doing is Mr. Mike Macon is doing trial runs over on Elder Scrolls Online tonight, so we're gonna go raid out to Mr. Mike Macon. Please stick around, join us in this raid. It'll be fun. Mr. Mike Macon's raids, his trial runs and everything, super awesome, super entertaining. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and like per usual, you guys are outstanding and amazing. Thank you for being here, and make sure to type in Mike's broadcast when we get over there. Hope to see you again later.